the government wants to take some area in the university for housing project?
Osmania University is historically the land spread is of 2,400 acres, and time passing by, many encroachers have taken over the land. They've done kabzas here, and the encroachment has limited the land to 1,600 acres. Telangana government, TRS government more in particular, has come with the promises to give a better future for students, and that is why students and youth have been in the forefront of the Telangana agitation, making Telangana a reality. Now TRS government wants to put a foot on all the universities, try to take control over the universities, because by selling away the lands, you know, there are many people who have done encroaching here. Instead of fighting with the student unions here, instead of fighting for the lands of Osmania University, today government wants to sell away the lands. Tomorrow many people will come out and they'll give offers saying that we want to purchase university lands. The statements how KCR, the Chief Minister, has given, you know, number one, he is not open for a democratic dialogue. He says that this is not a period of Rajas and Maharajas that so much of land should be given. The students who reside here, who are studying here, are not from Rajas or princess families. They are from, you know, the most downtrodden and economically weaker sections. These students are studying here. We do not have proper hostel facilities. Students, you know, there are matchbox like rooms where 5 to 6 students are studying in it. They're preparing for exams, hoping that, you know, tomorrow when notifications are given, they'll get jobs. So these students do not have proper hostel facilities. We are demanding at one end that more 8 to 10 hostels have to be kept, you know, and Telangana is a replica of Osmania University. This is shown as a symbol of the entire Telangana agitation, which went national wide and also internationally also. So instead of making it a worldwide institution, an institution with the best of facilities, the best of infrastructure, bringing all, you know, courses here. For example, in the letter KCR has given, he has said that, you know, Modi ji has sanctioned 500 acres for the horticulture, and KCR has kept that, you know, 550 acres is enough. 550 acres is really not enough, and even then if they want to sanction that land, why not horticulture university be kept at Osmania University also? Basically the point of Osmania University student leaders and students want to say it clearly that the land can be used for educational purposes, let it be horticulture or social sciences or arts. That was the vision of Nizam. By giving this land, he has kept engineering college here, law college here, arts and social sciences, a hub of education. This TRS government is announcing an educational hub at Jawahar Nagar or Gajwel. Why not Osmania University? Why making it a housing layout? By bringing people here, we are not at all against for poor people being given lands. But there is so much of space in Hyderabad. KCR has spoken about Ramoji Film City. He has said that he will plow with 1,000 plows. He will do agriculture at Ramoji Film City. He has taken up against N convention. Don't know what discussion has happened between a film actor and KCR. Now he is not talking about all those en masse lands there, and at the same time, so many of HMDA lands are in legal troubles there. Why not clear up all those issues and build poor people lands there, homes there? But why at universities? Tomorrow, we are very lucky to have so much of vast land. We want more education. Let them be premier institutions. Let it be internationally like Oxford or Harvard. Osmania has that opportunity. Then instead of government using these lands for education purpose, why build residential plots on this? The atmosphere will be affected. The government is planning to sell this at any cost. They are challenging the students. We demand immediately that the right goes with the chancellor. The chancellor is not speaking about this. The chancellor is the governor. And why governor is totally lip-locked on this issue? So immediately the governor has to intervene and say that this land totally is for Osmania University. It is not only for few student unions or leaders. For the previous generations, for the future generations also, this has to be a symbol for education and not for any residential plots.
How do you plan to take this further? Like the government is saying they are going to take it, and so how does the process go ahead now?
After the initial agitations, the Chief Minister and his government have released a letter saying that I am a stubborn person and I will go ahead whoever comes opposite me. So here, the students who have backed them all through this agitation were from Osmania University and all the Telangana universities. Today he is challenging all those students who have put him on his shoulder, on their shoulders, and they have brought him into the government's post. So instead of that, instead of opening a democratic dialogue, he is challenging us, and we are accepting the challenge, saying that we are not against the poor people, but we are against this government who wants to usurp lands That too, universities' lands, educational institutions' lands, and the rights of these lands are for definitely students, not any organization or institutions or political parties. Mind you, students who want to study at universities, who have a dream that they want to study at Osmania University, KCR University, and many universities, and the students who are presently studying today, they are going forward, they are going to agitate, and they are taking up a battle against this TRS government to protect the universities' lands.
Okay, one question on that. The Chief Minister wants to become the Vice Chancellor of the entire universities in Telangana. What setback do you see for the students and the universities if the Chief Minister only becomes like the head of the university?
Since 9 months, Osmania University, at one end we are stepping into the 100-year celebrations, and since 9 months we do not have a Vice Chancellor. The Vice Chancellor spearheads the university, the administration of the university, and unfortunately 10 of the universities of Telangana do not have Vice Chancellors. So instead of appointing Vice Chancellors, we see a controversy that where the Chief Minister himself is conspiring, that he is seeing that the university students have agitated for Telangana thinking that they will get jobs. The jobs notification, the struggle is still continuing, but KCR is not announcing any notifications. It is a justified battle. So instead of trying to satisfy them by announcing the jobs, he is trying to throttle the voice of the students, and that is why take over the control. And the best way to take over the control is to be the Vice Chancellor. He wants to keep a IPS, or he wants to keep a IAS, or he wants to be the Vice Chancellor himself. The students will not accept it. The students want an academician within them, a professor who has been teaching them. They have to be the Vice Chancellor. Definitely this is also one agitation against this government. The government has shown bright aspects during their manifesto that these all will be done for the students and youth of Telangana, but they are failing to keep up their promises. So agitations from Osmania University, and we are calling for all the 10 universities that this is the time that we raise up our slogan and hand against TRS government.